Feel free to lash out if you need to.
Ah!
I meant physically. Oh my god. Oh.
Got him.
So what in the world? What are we doing? What happened?
We're losing money.
Well, let's introduce ourselves. I'm not going to go by my real name. I'm not going to say... I mean, people are going to know my name. Sometimes I wear a name tag, but either way, that's not what this is about for me. What do you want to go by?
Evie Aphrodite. That's
Cool,
my name.
cool. I'm nobody.
And my social security number?
Oh, I've got it right here. And your seed phrase. But yeah, so I'm nobody, and that is Aphrodite. And yeah, tell them what we're even doing.
Are they gonna sign a agreement?
No, we're don't worry about that. You just tell them what you and I are even up to. What in the world are we doing sitting here right now?
Doing crypto futures trading.
Making a ton of money. I don't know why they put that in red. I guess it's so much that it's red. It's like you got 824 red dollars. I like the red ones better than the green ones.
Clearly.
So the project is what? What would you call this project? Or is it your new job?
Maybe. From the looks of it.
What's
no. But that's the goal.
So goal, that's a big word for me. You're about to be 21, right? Do you have a goal for 25 when you're going to be 25?
Just one.
You don't have to share it, but it's just my opinion, but like in my opinion, you got to have goals to even know where you're going. So the good news is that's fun. It's daydreaming and exploring and figuring out what you like and what you're good at and what you keep enjoying when you do it and what makes you feel great, you know, what keeps you going, what keeps you excited. And if you play it right and you find the right thing, you can make money doing it too, right? So I'll tell you, money doesn't make the world go round. And in my opinion, I choke up saying that your job in your 20s is to survive them. And not just literally, but don't pick up bad habits. Treat your body good, treat your mind good. Don't hang out with the wrong people. Make good decisions, have good experiences, and survive them. Don't end up on a poster or a t-shirt in a bad way. You know, a lot of people that we look up to and listen to their music are not with us anymore from their 20s. So don't be too heavy about your 20s. Just have fun, explore, and experience. Now, good thing about this is you can explore, experience, learn, be yourself, find yourself, but also tap into a lucrative market like crypto. And what else are we going to be working with?
Besides crypto?
Mm-hmm. Frog in my throat. Yeah, what else are we going to be working with besides crypto?
Nothing.
AI. We're developing a few businesses, and when I say we, I mean you're not a creative assistant, in my opinion. You know, you're a creative partner. I think you're as good for creative thoughts as anybody, don't you?
In some capacity.
What's limiting you?
Well, I don't think I'm creative in every aspect.
We'll find out. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm creative, but I'm one person. So imagine if two creative people are both thinking and both, you know, I'm 45, you're 21, and we're on the cusp of a tech bubble. Yeah, 20. 2 more weeks. And
2 more weeks? That doesn't sound
In your birthday?
Huh?
Isn't it?
It's the 17th.
You wrote it so weird on your paper. Your 7 looked like a 2.
That was my fault.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've used for my reference the entire time I've ever known you for your birthday. I've looked at that. And it looks like a 7.
Okay.
Anyways, now I know. I've been miscounting. That explains the 30 days till your birthday.
I didn't do the math.
Well, I did. Based on what looked like a 7. But anyways, so goals, I think there's no like, this isn't some, oh man, pressure, let me strap down and set goals. No, what I'm saying is you're going to learn stuff, you're going to experience stuff, you're going to be learning things that people your age and younger and older ought to be learning and are about to be left behind on real soon. And I'm so tech avoidant that I barely know how to use my existing laptop from like, and it's from probably 2014. Who knows, maybe older, I don't know. But we got to get our tech specs up. And you're pretty techy, right? Don't you? You know?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're just lacking in the devices, or?
I'm techie with the devices I have. I don't know how to use like a Stream Deck or anything.
Right. Well, I didn't even know, I barely even know what a Stream Deck is, but we're going to have one. We're going to use it. And then OBS, like I've got it here. You're going to have it on your laptop and learn to build scenes in OBS. And you can stream, do you know what you stream directly from your phone? Like you tether your phone to Bluetooth and you can be walking around streaming to OBS and recording everything. So anyways, back to the point. That's what's up is we are partnered so that we can complete development on a few of these projects, and also so that we can teach her how to trade crypto futures and change her future in the process in many ways, and free up the path to my future, because I've got 20 things to do and barely chipping away at them. And she's super efficient, super work driven, super creative flow, always trying to accomplish things. So that's exactly what I need in my environment, instead of just myself by myself with my AI personal assistant, guiding it. Now it's going to be us with our AI personal assistants, and not just being guided along, but showing the world how people can work together and what people can accomplish just with creativity. I don't have tech experience, and it sounds like you're just a natural at it, but aren't necessarily that experienced at it by the book. You know what I mean? Who cares? Like, you see how easy it is to make huge red numbers in crypto just by clicking a couple of buttons. And we set up your crypto trade, first futures trade. What in the heck happened with that?
It exists, but it also doesn't exist.
I'm confused. Does it exist or not? Did it?
Both.
I mean, I'm so confused. So we transferred the money to her account and started her Coinbase, applied for Coinbase futures. She passed the test. They approved her. Because you've had your account for a while, I think is probably the reason. You've done a lot of learn and earn on there. You've done a lot of stuff, So they approved her. We're like, yeah, let's find our Ethereum futures entry point. We found it. Boom, buy one contract. Well, we tried buying, tell them about what happened when you're like, let me get Bitcoin, or...
I'm too broke for Bitcoin.
Couldn't even buy one futures contract.
Insufficient funds.
Or, was it Stellar Lumens or Ripple or something?
Tried XLM, XRP.
Yep, couldn't buy nothing but Ethereum. That's my favorite anyways. So she bought it. It said order filled. We're like, yeah, okay, now let's set your take profit. Bro, it's not in her wallet. It's gone. Absolutely gone. So we still don't have an explanation. I think we're off to a great start because the whole point of crypto is to lose your money. What better way to lose it than to take $107, put it into an account, and then just click a button and it's, no, you didn't do that. It looked right at you and it said, no, you didn't do that. But then, yeah, here's a receipt showing 100% filled, but no, you ain't got that money. So this is a perfect introduction to futures trading. Confusion is the, yeah, that's the lesson.
Maybe I should try to buy it again.
Go for it. If it lets you buy, you know.
Well, I don't want to be like, oh, you are in debt now because you're.
That's not a thing. It'll either let you buy it or it won't. So we can pull up and see if there's an entry point, and you know who to listen to in here because I'm 480 red dollars. You know, the red ones are the big ones. The green ones, it's just lightweight. The red ones are hot and heavy. All right, so I don't know what these little symbols mean. Is that Egyptian?
I doubt.
So the point of this was just, I'm nobody. That's Aphrodite. And she is, this was her first step. You know, the way paths go is you just take one step at a time. And I mean, you can already be on your path and you can step one way or the other and things can change. So we can't predict where anything is going to go. This was her first day, could be her only day, could be the first day of 1,000,000 days. You know, well, you made a commitment, but how far has it gone? What, you know, I don't want to force you to perform. That's not what this is about. This is about documenting reality and natural. If you're comfortable with it, then tell me, you committing, you know, what you want to do. I do this every day and I'm going to do it every day, period. And I would love to crank up my content. So let's crank up the content while we're doing this.
Crank.
Great.
Is that it?
I love crank. You can't say. I like making subversive jokes, but you can't flat out say I love crank. Like, you know, there's no way to. I was trying to think of a. I know. You know what I'm talking about the humor I like. I was trying to think of. I was picturing bicycle pedals, but like crank, those are, you know. No. I don't love crank, y'all.
You need a lie detector.
I'm on black coffee. That's why I'm energetic.
That's a lie.
What are you talking? Oh, gotcha. I drank was that a triple shot?
Go ahead and order the lie detector.
Is that a double shot or a triple shot? I don't know.
Probably a triple shot.
I don't even normally drink those. I got them for you, and you didn't even drink either one.
Because who trusts those? What if there's a big fat bug in there?
Well, it was juicy. So, here's the context of this union. Is the other day, I had a doctor's appointment, and my Airbnb needed to be cleaned that day, and I've asked her, I want to say, a dozen times, you know, and she's cleaned it one time, maybe twice, right? You know, she's normally busy, works a lot of gig jobs, I think, and then I don't know how long she's even had her other job, didn't even know what it was till then, you know what I mean? So I said, hey, any chance you can cover this cleaning while I'm at my doctor's appointment? She goes, yes. And I'm like, wow, that's huge. Like, thank you. So I ended up getting out of my doctor's appointment earlier and I wasn't in discomfort. So I went there, met with her. On my ride back from the doctor's appointment, I was trading futures with my left hand, glove off on the motorcycle, clickety click. I got there and I had already, I don't know that I got you into crypto. I think you just got into it on your own. I don't know. You'll have to tell that story another time, I guess. But I already knew she was into crypto. So I wasn't wanting to come across as bragging. I was wanting to say, hey, look, like, are you still into crypto? Look what's happening with Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. And look at these futures sales that happened, you know, while I was riding here. And she was like, well, separately, she was like, the amount of money you paid was generous. And I'm like, you're really, really, really helping me for today, like big time. Like, this is hugely helpful. Like, if you weren't doing this, I'd be in trouble. The house was, you know, being inspected the next day, and she's there cleaning it. I mean, come on, it's huge. So then I'm showing her, look, man, all you got to do is click buttons and you can make money. And I explained to her that the money that I'd given her was worth, you know, she was worth $20 an hour. And she's like, didn't really give me the impression that she believed that. And I guess that stuck with me. So I thought about it nonstop from that point forward, and I wanted to prove it otherwise. Because it's the truth. Money doesn't make the world go round, and people aren't dollars, and we're not. That's not what we are. But I know you, and I know how you are. I know you're awesome, meaning worthy of awe. I know you're exceptional, meaning you're the exception to the norm. Okay? I know you're sharp. I know you're intelligent. I know you're capable. So, you know, it's not my job to change you at all. It's your job to help me with things that I legitimately need help with. And in the process, I'm going to teach you how to do things that hopefully you pick up and can change your path forward from here. So you don't have to perform. You just be yourself, and you're going to learn everything you need to, you know. So first step is how to make big red hot dollars on futures trading. We're in the 4 digits right now of big red hot dollars. What do you laugh at?
I was looking.
You laughed at my crypto wallet?
No.
Yeah, tell them the truth about why you're laughing, what red dollars mean on crypto.
It means your life is over.
Close to it. If people... Yeah, it means it's negative. So right now it's showing for the day negative $1,454.50. Yeah, that's not a good daily loss, right? Like, and it's not over yet. It can keep dropping, but you can't be emotional about crypto. You can't be superstitious. You got to be cold and strategic. And I'm going to teach her how to do it and how to generate these big red numbers herself. And by the way, so the day that I was talking to her while she was cleaning the Airbnb, she's like, yeah, after I get off here, get done cleaning this, I got to go take a nap because I've got to go to my night job at midnight. And I don't know what the shift, you know, how long it was, but either way, you know, cleaning the Airbnb from 11 till like 4 or 5, and then we'll go to the night job at midnight. And I got home and I started talking to my AI assistant about it too. And I opened my notepad up and made a bunch of notes. And I know I needed a lot of help. So we created a position that we didn't create a position for her, she created the position, if that makes sense. Everything that she does is perfect for everything that I need right now. So I can definitely pay her daily. If she wants to show up daily, I wake up every day. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just every day I keep waking up. Yeah, you know, in my 20s sometimes.
Try as I might.
Right, in my 20s sometimes I tried to skip days waking up. No joke. Like, I tried to stay in bed all day, you know, and I couldn't. I'd have to get up at some point and pee, dehydrated as I would get. But You know, either way, I wake up every day. The crypto market's open every day. Phones record every day. We're gonna turn this into more of a creative hub. I've already been doing a lot of live streaming, a lot of videos on this, and people love it. But we're gonna perfect the details, get rid of the 1967 track lighting, and put some modern futuristic stuff. And she and I, in my opinion, have very similar taste in a lot of ways. I don't want to force her, railroad her down my style, but to the contrary, this is my home, so like I know that she vibes with my style in many ways. So like you know, I can't make her be an interior designer, but I'll tell you, if I say, hey girl, I'd like to see, you know, a futuristic gothic, you know, tech light fixture for the above the creation station, I feel like she can probably come up with some stuff. You know, you see that smirk, right? Like, we'll see. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to force her to be anyone she's not. We'll figure out what all she can do that can help check things off my daily list. And I'll try to make these red numbers turn green so that I can not only pay her, but teach her how to do it herself. And your goals, to circle back to that, you know, you said you had one goal, and it's going to be totally up to you, you know, what other goals you find and create. But in my opinion, if one doesn't have dreams first, daydream and have dreams, to then form goals, and then turn your actions in those goals and wants, you know. But you got to have a plan, because without a plan, yeah, man, you can want to be whatever, and you didn't got to have a plan. You're not taking out any steps toward it. So here we go. We've got an outline for this. So we're going to take steps toward the things that she said she wanted to do. She said she wanted to be a
streamer.
Mm-hmm. So I've got OBS, and I'm out of 10 levels of usage, I'm a 1. Now, I think I'm going to show her my 1 out of 10 level, and she's probably going to blast away and come back running a multifaceted live stream. You know what I mean? Now, we've already got a lot of the equipment. We've got GoPro, we've got multiple phones, and we've got access to this is a tracking tripod. And so we're going to mount an overhead camera. I want a camera in the gym. You know, I like to cook, so I'd love to be talking and flipping crypto while I'm cooking. Right now, I've got my tiny tablet Velcroed on the kitchen wall, but I've got a big giant version of it that's going to be there with the crypto ticker numbers on it. And I want to make this space. I live here, work here. I'm here all the time, you know, and I love it. I don't want to leave, but I want it to be more reflective of me and more reflective of, you know, what I'm doing. And also her energy, I don't know if y'all can feel it, but her energy changes the space.
It's a dark, haunting energy.
It doesn't feel dark.
The plants are dying outside.
All right, well, it is last quarter moon? I think it's the last quarter right now. Aren't you into that stuff?
Into the moon?
I mean,
doesn't everybody like the moon?
Don't you do spells and stuff?
Do I do spells?
I mean, I don't want to assume. I'm not saying you look like a witch.
No spells. At the moment.
I do smell incense, though.
You burned incense.
This is going to be fun. Y'all, thank you. Make sure that you subscribe, and also any other, we'll link up any other individual social media and whatever, and this is going to be fun. Going to be exciting. Going to be awesome.